Hi Aquarius, this is Smith from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your timeless general monthly main energy read. It's a general read, so it won't resonate with everybody here, but take from it what you can and leave the rest. It's a timeless read now. I decided to change all my readings over to timeless. That means when you get to it, and it's going to resonate for like the month that you get to it in. Okay? So, yeah. If you want a personal read, though, the information is below. Just reach out and we'll set something up. Yeah, I hope you're doing good today. Happy Saturday. Beautiful day. It's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That's already been cleansed, cleared, and meditated on. Absolutely. I'm going to get the general energy out of this deck and then a few messages out of the tarot, which now includes reversals. I've never done reversals, never needed to. As a medium, psychic medium, I was always just given the negative messages, and I just relay them with the card in the upright. I'd tell you. If it came in the negative, I'd just give you the negative, but Divine told me to start doing reversals. He's just wanted me to do reversals, so I put reversals in the deck, okay? So for now, we have reversals in our timeless readings, okay? Let's see, anything else? No. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. It's just going to be a short general overview for the month ahead, okay? Let's go ahead and bring Divine in. Hi there. Any messages we could give Aquarius for the month ahead? Trust the process. You're right where you need to be. I know sometimes it doesn't look like that because you don't see things moving ahead, but you're exactly where you need to be right now. You're divinely protected. Somebody here might have recently had interactions with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael might be really relevant to somebody in the collective. I have a motorcycle reverend outside, so that might be confirmation. Somebody might like freedom and motorcycles. .344 on the timer. That could be a message for you. It's all green lights for some of you. You could be healing your heart, some of you. For others of you, you're working towards a dream. You've set the intention. You want more freedom. You're not focused really on your love life. You're focused on your money, your career, creativity, new beginnings. Yeah. 433. So you see the mirroring there. 344 and then 433. 411 could be important. 438. So 38. You could be 38 or 44 or 33. With the Sword of Truth coming out with Archangel Michael, truth might be important. Going back to school might be important. Rainbows could be important. Unicorns. You might be a unicorn. Magic. Seeing the signs. You might be very much into seeing the signs of spirituality. Yeah. You might be into swords. Collections. Collecting things. Sparring. Let's go ahead and get the general energy. You might need a breather. Going through a lot. I sense some heaviness. Seems you might have been out of balance. I just heard you think. So whomever whatever part of the collective I'm tapping into, this is definitely the meditation might help with that. In fact, I know it will help with that. Okay. Let's bring in energy for... I know you're wanting to bring in some new beginnings, different areas for different ones of you. I've seen several different things come through here. Some of you are looking for love, some of you are looking for new endeavors, studies, creativity, job. I just heard freelance. Really. I'm being guided to do different this time. This one. Freedom. Go figure. 7-Eleven. Maybe 7-Eleven's important to you? Do you go to 7-Eleven? You like Slurpees? Serious. I'm not joking. My son loves 7-Eleven. But, if you like 7-Eleven, write it in the comments. 7-Eleven. 7 is a number for divine. It is my number for divine when it comes to angel numbers, and 11 is a number for manifestation. It's a master builder number, but you put them together, basically it's divine's stamp of approval that you are manifesting this, and it's divinely guided. I feel like I'm being guided to flip this over. You're healing some situation which was tearing you in multiple directions. You see all those cherubs? And there's one person there. Ignore the gender, okay? Just ignore gender. Imagine a androgynous person here. You're healing from... It looks like a community of chaos. This is chaos. It's ironic that this is on a it's like you want freedom from the chaos in the card. You want freedom. And the blue around the sacral is crazy too, because the blue is the voice, but it's not at the voice, it's at the sacral. It's like trying to calm the sacral down, because the sacral is like a orange, and it's at the root. It's at the root and sacral. So it's like calm down with the sexuality, calming down in the creative mode, and you might want or more emoting also even there. I'm just getting there. So maybe more emoting when it comes to, so freedom when it comes to the direction of your creativity, too. Not being able, you know, freelancing it, being a contractor rather than working for anybody. You're trying to heal this, you know. In relationships, you're trying to heal that too. I just heard I'm in love with it. an earth angel. Actually, I'm in love with an angel. I'm in love with an angel. I'm in love with an angel. So maybe you are in love with an angel and you're trying to heal so you can get to an angel. I'm telling you, being in love with an angel is something pretty special. It's worth healing for. Yeah, I just heard I know. And you're pretty level-headed. And you're using meditation to help you out with that. And if you're not, trust that you should be. It can only amplify, it will amplify the effects of the healing. Meditation will speed them right along. And speed you into the into your new beginnings with your angel. Oh, miracles. So, yeah. So you want freedom. Yeah. I just wanted to peek. Trust is below there. And dreams is below that, so trust in your dreams. I don't know. I was told to grab a spot and pull. Freedom, new love. I'm random. So 11:33 when I did that. So we got trust, dreams, and then this green started pulling out. So I'm just gonna go with it. Ideas and inspiration. So some of you, this is, what did I say? Creativity. So we're just sticking with freedom though. So freedom is the theme. Let's get some messages. Some of you feel like you lost your spark. You want your spark back. You feel like your spark was stolen, or you want a spark. You feel, some of you feel left behind. Messages for the freedom. Please, divine. For Aquarius. Yes, please. What's coming in for Aquarius for the month ahead? They told me to turn the deck again. Okay. 8 of Wands. Looks like you're creating something beautiful. Since you have the freedom, you're trying to have the freedom to passionately bring in some new manifestation. Look at all that. I mean, this is a card that always reminds me of the Magician energy, with all that power, all that energy. This is a card of communication, something speeding along quickly. Look at, the wind whipping through the hair, and her, the clothes are all moving and lifting up, the power surging into the air. So yeah, so there's going to be communication given or received. Let's get a, I can't help but to be drawn to the red string tied around her wrist. Ignore the gender, please. Again, gender does not matter in my readings. I got the King. I was only told to take the top card, King of Wands. So something you're passionate about. So you're like, I already got that message. This is something, you're a magician, Gemini qualities, feelings here, but definitely fire and air. But with the magician, it's like you have all the elements. I'm feeling like everything, like water, earth, fire, like it's a good balance. You're putting it all together. But again, still drawn to this. This feels faded. But even more so, like, look at this. There's a mask here and the string on the wrist. Like the masks come off. Look, a mask. And the string is on the wrist. So, I really, you know, you hear of the red string of fate, but I really feel like there's something more beyond the red string of fate. Like think gold. Think gold. But now you got King of Wands burning up in a fire. So maybe you're burning. And I don't mean in a literal sense, but maybe you feel like I'm drawn back to here where you're being pulled every which way. Maybe you do feel like you've got a whole group of people who are torturing you. Not in a literal sense, but you feel like if they could put you on a cross and board you up like Jesus, they would. Or maybe burn you at the stake like a witch, you know? They would. Because that's what's going on here. It's like, for the beliefs this person had, a bunch of people sat around and burnt this person alive. Under a moon. A cycle, a moon cycle. So, they're all wearing cloaks. So it reminds me of like a society, a clan, a coven, a cult. So, maybe you want freedom from whatever that is. And you're trying to speak your own truth. You're holding on tightly with the Four of Pentacles here. This is trying to come out, but it's in reverse. We have an Ace of Cups. You're holding on to it. Why is that Ace of Cups in reverse? Okay. You feel she or he moved on from you. You feel like that door's shut on you. That it's over. That you don't have a chance with them. You don't feel like you have a shot with this person. King of Cups. I feel like this is still you, but it's a hidden part of you. And then you have a King of Swords. Which is Aquarius. And it's in reverse. And I'm being told to put it on the King of Chalices. The King of Cups. What's the message? Okay, this is going to be very specific and it won't resonate with everybody. King of Swords reverse is not a very nice person. Man or woman. Okay? And with the King of Cups underneath, that's even worse. But it's in the upright. Thank the lucky stars that is currently in the upright. But still, with the negative King of Swords, it's a manipulative one. It's somebody who hides his emotions and projects outwards. He may work a lot, or she, to mask their emotion. Yeah, they're not toxic. And the emotional way, like narcissistically, they've done healing work to that extent, is what I'm not saying. They're not at all toxic. I'm trying to imply a certain level of toxicity with that King upright. Now, you can flip these roles too. If this isn't you, okay? If this is... if this is somebody you're dealing with, within a group setting, because right now where we're at is there was some love, true love, and I've passed by so many pages here in the upright, but they don't come out. And it just tells me that you spend a lot of time thinking about somebody, but you don't talk about this person. Now, Fools come out, so you do want a new start. You're going to have it too. Clarify the new start. So this is just telling me you've done some inner healing work on your emotional state, Aquarius. Wow, I like that. Okay, you've done some inner healing work. This one. Which one? Top or bottom? This one? Okay, so we're jumping into a new start after a period of rest with the Four of Swords. And you can also take it, because I'm not always somebody who goes by, I'm not a traditional card reader at all. I've said it practically every reading, and I'll continue to say it until those in my community understand. I am an ancient soul. I do not read these cards traditional. Sorry, rather wait. But, you know, when you've been around the block as many times as I just don't. You know, I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a channel. I'm a prophet. I got so many people, so many spirits talking to me. What I can say here is you could have had a period of work. You've been focused on work before you came into this, because now you're focused on love and marriage. So you could have been focused on money. So money and work, or rest. Your health could have been an issue. Okay, for some of you it could have been a little bit of both, money and health. You might have injured yourself, so you had to get better, right? Okay. So this is your express read for now. So you're wanting more freedom. And I think it's freedom from this group of of things. Excuse me, I grabbed two. It's this chaotic group, it seems, that's around you. So I think you're making a judgment call, and you're gonna reach out to somebody and passionately talk to them about maybe visiting. And I think there might be a new start. I got a Fool. And I do have the Ten of Chalices here, and a Knight of Wands, which is speedy forward movement. So I do feel like this could happen at night with the Ten of Wands. And I do feel like truth could come out here. Absolutely. This person that you like could have blonde hair. They could have red hair or black hair. You could have red hair, black hair, blonde hair. Doesn't matter. Short, curly, straight. Brunettes even coming in. You could be very different from one another, different ethnicities, different cultural backgrounds, but it's really not going to matter because your souls understand and seem to know one another. Yeah, you both seem to enjoy nature, though. You have things in common. If anything, you love talking with one another. Because here's the Queen of Swords. I think she's your match. I got the King of Swords and now the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's magic here. So, wow, yeah. Keep healing. Keep doing the healing work. I really feel something good's coming here. Especially with all this magic. You got a lot of magic in you, Aquarius. I love it. Something very sweet about you, too. With all that sweetness, how could the world ever deny you anything? Okay, I wish you the best with that. Thanks for showing up. Keep coming back around because I do have, after this I'm doing love messages, okay? Probably the same way. We're going to do express love messages. That way maybe I can squish in something else. And we'll do some other tidbit. We'll see. Something juicy. If you got any ideas, drop them in the comments, okay? If you want any specific readings, drop them in the comments, and yeah, we'll see. Okay? You have a great day. Know that you're blessed. Know that you're safe. And that you're loved because you absolutely are. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.